في هذا المسجد. One of the awliyaullah is quoting a saying that Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, Sayyidina Isa used to go through always take his followers and go into the jungles or go into the forest he takes them, like we say, camping, but it's not camping. In the Western style we say camping, but to take them into outside always take them outside the villages in order to give them some kind of a message that is revealed to his heart, and wants to take them from the symbol of dunya. What is the symbol of dunya? City. Your heart is good. Symbol of dunya is the city. That's why you can understand why Maulana Sheikh Nazim always tell people go outside the cities, don't stay in cities, get somewhere, a house outside the city, because he wants you to run out of your dunya. Cities always brings you to dunya, because you can see everything within the city, and you can see this you like, you can see this you like, you can see this you like. But they want you to like what is natural. They don't want you to like what is made up by human. So he says, he used to say that he used to take his student Sayyidina Isa, his companion, his Sahaba, if you can call them Sahaba, or Allah called them Hawariyun. So he used to take them and go out. One day he took them out, and he was passing, as Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, he said that one time he took his Hawariyun, his students, disciples, and went out and saw an animal dead, in the middle of nowhere. There was a dog dead, and might be he died like 2-3 weeks under the sun. It's been eaten, and the smell is filling the whole place. And the disciples, they took their hands and covered their noses in order not to smell that stinky smell or stench. He came to the dog and he said to them, take your hands out. Don't look at the stench, at the bad smell. He took his stick and opened his mouth, and he said, because the dog always, his mouth is open, so he was cleaning and opening it more, and see, subhanallah, how nice Allah created his teeth. How nice Allah created creation. How it is very one tooth after one tooth, one tooth after one tooth, make it specially for a dog to be able to eat. Look at Qudratullah. Look at the creation that Allah created, at the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how He created. Look how it is perfect creation as a dog. He is perfect in his gender. As a dog, he is created as a dog. Look at that. Don't look at the bad smell. So it is a lesson to us. Don't look at the bad smell that comes from people. Means don't backbite. Backbiting is the bad smell. Backbiting makes your mouth smelly, that angels will run away from you. Even your prayer, if you are a backbiter, might be your prayer will not be accepted. Because you know the story of the two men that came to Prophet ﷺ, and they said, Ya Rasulullah, you have a stomach ache. And Prophet ﷺ looked at them and he said, oh, which you ate in the morning. They said, Ya Rasulullah, we didn't eat anything. He said, no, you ate meat, raw meat. He said, we never saw meat. It's not like today, everything we run after meat, huh? We don't run after anything else. Especially now, they are teaching us, don't eat any meat. Go and eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. Go and eat McDonald's. Go and eat Burger King. Yeah? They are putting in their mind, in our minds, what they want us to eat. And you don't know who cooked that meat. If that person has wudu or no wudu. If that person was angry or not angry. Or if that person was a good person or not. All this will give a reflection in the food. It will become poison in the food. When you eat it, it poisons you. That's why many people are poisoned. Not poisoned by poison, but poisoned by bad characteristics, because it's reflected through their food. All this bad energy that comes from the cook, that he is cooking the food, if there is no bad energy in the meat itself, but it will reflect his bad character inside the food that we are eating in restaurants. That's why many shuyukh advise their students not to eat in restaurants, because they don't want them to have that bad reflection of food, because it depends, as Maulana said, may Allah bless his soul, Grand Sheikh. He said, I never like any one of you to eat other than the food that he cooks or his wife cooks, and they must have full wudu and praying 2 rak'ats and then cooking. Because by this way, instead of poisonous food you are eating, means poisonous bad characteristic you are getting dressing, you will be dressed with good reflection of the ablution and the 2 rak'ats that you have done as a niyat for you to cook. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will turn that food clean, as ablution is clean to the body. That food will be cleaning the soul, the spirit. Because food is energy, gives you energy. Food when you eat gives you energy. So that's why it's very important to understand that backbiting is wrong. So he said to these two Sahaba, Prophet ﷺ, you ate raw meat. They said, Ya Rasulullah, wallahi, we didn't eat any meat. He said, no, put your finger and vomit. And when they vomit, was coming raw meat. And he said, whom you have backbited this morning? You backbited someone. And they said, Ya Rasulullah, yeah. we were speaking about this one. Backbiting is the reflection of poison in the heart of human beings. When you backbite, all the bad characteristic of that person that you backbited, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will throw it on you, and your good energy that you have, some good, because everyone has some positive energy, will give it to that person in dunya. In akhirah, he takes from your amal, he gives to you to give him, and he takes from his sayyat, he gives to you. So you have to be very careful. That's why they said, don't eat out. And don't eat except knows that someone is pious, sincere, that he is cooking. Today no one look at that, unfortunately. So Sayyidina Isa, teaching his student, his disciples, Hawariyun, and he saw that, he said, look at this perfect teeth Allah created him with. Look at these perfect eyes Allah created him with, according to the gender of the dog. Look at azamatullah, Allah greatness. Don't look at the stench. How you write it?
Stench.
Stench. Don't look at that bad smell. And also, we must not look at the bad smell. What is the bad smell? The bad smell is we must not backbite, because then we fall in bad smell. Angels will run away from us. So what Sayyidina Isa said after when he took his student in the outside the village, he wants them to be out of the village. That's why Maulana say to everyone today, go to the nature. Go to the nature means go, leave dunya, because cities are dunya. Cities will pull your leg, will pull your feet toward حب الدنيا. حب الدنيا رأس كل خطيئة. الدنيا جيفة وطلابها كلاب. There is a poetry in Arabic that حب الدنيا رأس كل خطيئة. The love of dunya is the head of every sin. Is the head of every sin. الدنيا جيفة. Dunya is a carcass, dead body, jifa, carcass. Dunya is carcass. Those who are running toward carcass are like dogs, because dogs and animals run after wild animals run after what? Dead meat. So anyone running after dead meat, which is dunya for them, awliyaullah, is running after wild characteristics. So Sayyidina Isa saying to his student, teaching them, you have يا مدعين أنه إذا كان شم رائحة طيبة سد أنفه. Whenever he smelled a nice smell, he used to close his nose. Because he used to tell them, because today all this nice smell is from what? From flowers, from trees, from everything they get from some animals. It is from dunya. So in the time of Sayyidina Isa, even the nice smell, he was not allowing them. In the time of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah gave that nice smell to Prophet. That's why he said, حُبِّبَ إِلَيَّ مِن دُنْيَاكُمْ ثَلَاث. Allah made me to love from your dunya three: الطيب والنساء وقرة عيني في الصلاة. الطيب is the nice smell. Allah gave it as a only to Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before, it was not given. That's why رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً. Sayyidina Isa was coming only telling people akhirah. Sayyidina Muhammad, Allah gave him the two wings. Gave him dunya, gave him akhirah for his ummah. That's why it's an honored ummah. It's a blessed ummah. Dunya, Allah gave you. Akhirah, Allah gave you. Sayyidina Isa was only calling people for akhirah. Never called people to dunya. Sayyidina Ali was saying, اعمل لدنياك كأنك تعيش أبدا. Do for your dunya as if you live forever. And do for your akhirah as if you are dying tomorrow. Means in Islam, Allah gave for the Ummatul Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah gave them dunya and akhirah. So that it is a special characteristic only for Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Other prophets, they were preventing their student. Even Sayyidina Isa was preventing his student from nice smell, because he said nice smell is from dunya. He doesn't want to smell dunya. He wants to smell akhirah only. Now today Allah gave us smell. We don't only have this outer perfume, normal perfume. We go and buy the one that is Yves Saint Laurent, Cartier, Givenchy, what else? Gucci, what else? All these very expensive smell, is that? Allah gave permission. Allah gave rukhsa to Ummatul Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Did not give to others. That's why Sayyidina Isa said, no, you cannot. He said, يا مدعي الزهد بأقوالكم وأفعالكم قد تلبستم بثياب الزهاد وبواطنكم ملأى رغبة وحسرة على الدنيا. He said, oh, the one that are claiming that they are wearing the clothes of sincerity, the clothes of piety, and you are claiming you know and teaching people and saying things as if you know knowledge. You are only covering yourself with the clothes of ascetics, with zuhad. You are only covering yourself, making yourself that you are pious, but your heart is running after dunya. You don't leave anything from dunya except you are doing it. And you are claiming that you are living and you are doing things for akhir. This is applied to everyone, not only to you or to me or everyone. Today, every one of us is trying to say things, but he doesn't do it. They go on the minbar on Jum'ah, they give fiery speeches against this haram, this haram, this haram, this haram. And if you look what they are doing themselves, they are falling into haram. So you are covering yourself with a cloth, like someone say, he bring a white material, like this material, very transparent. Or he bring a, you know, the wrap that you wrap the food with it and put in the fridge. What you call it?
The foil.
Not the foil. Plastic wrap. That not the foil, aluminium foil. The other one, the plastic wrap. You cover the food, but you can still see the food. Yeah. Today we are wrapping ourselves with this cloth and under we are naked. And we are saying we are covered. We are trying to say, we are covered. This is plastic, and what's that? Plastic wrap. Plastic wrap, transparent. But really, anyone looking at you see what you are. So he said, don't ever claim that Allahu Akbar. So don't ever claim that you are covered by saying to yourself, I am covering myself. Cover it with letting dunya out of your heart. Don't run after dunya and make yourself an example for others, where you are also someone that's falling and running and falling in dunya. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Ummatul Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, look how was difficult in the time of Sayyidina Isa. They were not allowed, Hawariyun, they were not allowed to work even. Only their work is akhirah. Wherever food comes to them, if they don't find anything, they eat grass. They eat dates from the trees that grow with nothing. They eat olives. They eat fruit. They eat if they have flocks, sheep or anything that they find. They are not like us. Allah gave Ummatul Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam everything because He loves them. So, but don't go and claim that you are something when you are not that one. Then you are falling into a big issue that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may ask us and say, why you cheated? We can stop here. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us and guide us and make our hearts full of sincerity and piety by the blessings of our Shaykh and by the honor for the sake of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, بحرمة الحبيب حرمة الفاتحة.